just a picture I can't seem to forget. Wednesday, the clock ticks, a hammer on my soul. Thursday night, the silence takes its heavy, lonely toll. The weekend offers no escape, no easy, friendly light. Just an endless repetition of the empty, endless night. Sunrise breaks the window, the calendar just bleeds, watering the garden full of hollow bitter weeds. Every single hour, every painful passing day, there's a U-shaped void the world can't take away. It's not just the peak, a silent, constant heartache. I miss you 7 days a week. Your ghost is in the kitchen, by the sink where we once stood. Your absence is a timber in this broken, fractured wood. I hear keys still jingle, though the hook is clean and bare. A cruel, familiar echo hanging in the air. They tell me time's a healer, a gentle passing friend, but this wound is still wide open, refusing to ever mend. Sunrise breaks the window, the calendar just bleeds, watering the garden full of hollow bitter weeds. Every single hour, every painful passing day, there's a U-shaped void the world can't take away. It's not just the peak, a silent, constant heartache. I miss you 7 days a week. Sometimes I feel the lightness, a momentary ease, then a sudden memory hits me, dropping to my knees. A song on the radio, a scent that passes by, and the fragile mask I'm wearing can't sustain the lie. There's no pattern to the pain, no rhythm to the tears, just the endless dragging weight of all these lonely years. Sunrise breaks the window, the calendar just bleeds, watering the garden full of hollow bitter weeds. Every single hour, every painful passing day, there's a U-shaped void the world can't take away. It's not just the peak, a silent, constant heartache. I miss you 7 days a week, 7 days a week. The words I cannot speak, 7 days of pain in this endless bitter rain. I miss you 7 days a week, 7 days. 7 days. The bitter truth is creeping, colder than the breeze. A painful realization, bending on my knees. I should go home now, turn the lock and run. But I feel the final silence when the waiting's finally done. These stars are all invisible. Silence fills the kitchen where we used to laugh. Just a ticking clock now, cutting time in half. You're packing up your suitcase, folding every dream, ignoring the fracture running through every seam. Your eyes don't meet mine, they're fixed upon the floor, pretending that the silence is a temporary door. Can you hear the sound of a foundation cracking slow? A seismic kind of sorrow that you're choosing not to know. Every fragile promise shattering against the air. 1,000 tiny pieces flying everywhere. It isn't a metaphor. This isn't subtle pain. You can feel my heart break, like the sudden heavy rain. The air is turned to glass here, hard for me to breathe. A cold, sharp realization of the web you started to weave. You talk about the future, separate and bright, while I am losing color, fading out of light. A ghost already walking through the life we shared. Do you even notice that I'm standing here impaired? Can you hear the sound of a foundation cracking slow? A seismic kind of sorrow that you're choosing not to know. Every fragile promise shattering against the air. 1,000 tiny pieces flying everywhere. It isn't a metaphor. This isn't subtle pain. You can feel my heart break, like the sudden heavy rain. Don't turn away now. Look at what you've done. This is the end of everything, the setting of our sun. My world is rearranging, structure turns to dust. Betrayed by your silence, eroded by mistrust. I'm standing in the rubble of our perfect little town. Watch me as I finally, slowly crumble down. Can you hear the sound of a foundation cracking slow? A seismic kind of sorrow that you're choosing not to know. Every fragile promise shattering against the air. 1,000 tiny pieces flying everywhere. It isn't a metaphor. This isn't subtle pain. break, a soundless, lonely crash, turning love to ash. You can feel my heart break. Early morning makeup, a careful practice start, covering the shadow of my breaking heart. I paint a happy mask on, a performance for the street, a simple daily ritual of managed to feed. Friends all say I'm doing great, strong and moving on. They don't see the trembling when I'm alone until the dawn. This smile is just a curtain for the damage underneath, a brittle painted veneer, a careful silent wreath, 1,000 tiny fractures hidden from the light. I save my honest crying for the middle of the night. They think I am resilient, recovered from the wild. If only they could see the pain behind my smile. Coffee shop conversations, laughter light and loud. I nod along politely, fading in the crowd. Inside a silent film is playing on a loop of everything we were, jumping through every hoop. I speak in careful sentences, never miss a beat, while my world is still collapsing underneath my feet. This smile is just a curtain for the damage underneath, a brittle painted veneer, a careful silent wreath, 1,000 tiny fractures hidden from the light. I say my honest crying for the middle of the night. They think I am resilient, recovered from the wild. If only they could see the pain behind my smile. Sometimes the mask slips for just a fleeting second, a look of sheer exhaustion, a call I haven't beckoned. I quickly fix my posture, crack a hollow joke, wishing I could tell them how my very soul is broke. It's exhausting keeping up this beautiful display, pretending that tomorrow won't just be the same great day. This smile is just a curtain for the damage underneath, a brittle painted veneer, a careful silent wreath, 1,000 tiny fractures hidden from the light. I say my honest crying for the middle of the night. They think I am resilient, recovered from the wild. If only they could see the pain behind my smile. Behind the smile, staying for a while, just a careful tale. is buzzing wildly on the wooden shelf. A name pops on the screen I taught myself to hate. A former ghost is calling, rattling the cage, turning back the clocks and turning every page. My finger hovers over that familiar green, wishing I could step back into that old scene. But every time you call, a shadow starts to grow, reminding me the harvest was a field you didn't sow. I'm building up a lighthouse, standing strong and tall, to keep me safe from crashing every time you call. My heart is healing over a slow and careful man. This isn't how I wanted our story to end, but I found peace in silence, found the strength to try. There's truly just no reason now to call you back. Raindrops hit the window, familiar lonely sound, reminds me of the tears I shed while you were never around. You want forgiveness easy, a simple, quick affair, but healing takes a lifetime, built on careful air. You broke the fragile structure, let the cold winds in. Now you want the comfort that you chose to let the sin of absence and betrayal build a great high wall, a barrier protecting me from taking another fall. I'm building up a lighthouse, standing strong and tall, to keep me safe from crashing every time you call. My heart is healing over a slow and careful man. This isn't how I wanted our story to end, but I found peace in silence, found the strength to try. There's truly just no reason now to call you. Sometimes I feel the pull, the gravity of us. The clarity is colder, clearer, less dangerous. I learned to stand alone, learned how the strong survive, keeping my own spirit barely alive. This final step is letting go of the idea of your return, a necessary lesson my heart had to learn. I'm building up a lighthouse, standing strong and tall, to keep me safe from crashing every time you call. My heart is healing over a slow and careful man. This isn't how I wanted our story to end, but I found peace in silence, found the strength to try. There's truly just no reason now to call you back. No reason to call you back. Sticking to my track, the past is turning black. Gray clouds rolling slowly, matching my own shade. A chilly wind is blowing through the plans we almost made. Rain begins to patter on the window pane, a mirror to the tears I try hard to contain. I'm sitting by the glass now, phone silent in my hand. Nature understands the pain that you can't understand. Heaven opens up above me, sharing my regret. Washing clean the pavement where our footsteps should have met. Every single raindrop feels like a forgotten tear, falling for a future that will never now be here. While you are moving onward beneath the sunlit gaze, I watch the sky cry for us through these lonely endless days. The world outside is weeping a symphony of loss, paying the high price now, bearing the heavy cross. A thunderstorm is brewing, mirroring the noise of all the silent shouting of our lost, forgotten joys. My heart is soaked and heavy like the earth beneath the storm, a shelter that is broken, keeping nobody warm. Heaven opens up above me, sharing my regret. Washing clean the pavement where our footsteps should have met. Every single raindrop feels like a forgotten tear, falling for a future that will never now be here. While you are moving onward beneath the sunlit gaze, I watch the sky cry for us through these lonely endless days. They say that storms will pass, that the sun will shine again, but I just want the company of this sympathetic rain. The clouds don't judge my sorrow, they simply let it be. A vast shared desolation falling down on me. If you felt what I'm feeling, you would surely break. But you are somewhere dry, for goodness sake. Heaven opens up above me, sharing my regret. Washing clean the pavement where our footsteps should have met. Every single raindrop feels like a forgotten tear, falling for a future that will never now be here. While you are moving onward beneath the sunlit gaze, I watch the sky cry for us through these lonely endless days. Sky cries for us. Love turned to dust, just the rain and me for eternity. Streetlights blur to silver tears, driving through our town tonight. Saw our old cafe still glowing, bathed in golden happy light. Stopped the car outside your office, heart is thumping like a drum. Wondering if you look different, feeling lost and feeling numb. Do you laugh that way you used to, leaning back with open face? Is your world still spinning smoothly? Have I been erased without a trace? Does the still feels your absence. Shadows are lingering everywhere. Do you laugh that way you used to, leaning back with open face? Is your world still spinning smoothly? Have I been erased without a trace? Does the rain still make you shiver? Did you find someone to hold? Tell me, how are you doing without me? As our story turns to gold. Curiosity's a killer, and it's slowly murdering me. If I knew you were unhappy, maybe I could finally be free. But a selfish hope still flickers, wants to know you miss this face, wants to know I left a dent, a permanent, important trace. Do you laugh that way you used to, leaning back with open face? Is your world still spinning smoothly? Have I been erased without a trace? Does the rain still make you shiver? Did you find someone to hold? Tell me, how are you doing without me? As our story turns to gold. Without me, are you finding peace in quiet or missing our symphony? Tell me, how are you doing without me? Sunlight hits the photo on the bedside stand. A smile I memorize when holding your warm hand. I toss the picture downward, face it to the wall, hoping that my memory might eventually fall. Every street we walk together holds a silent scream. Wish my mind could shatter this relentless dream. If only I could format my own broken mind, erase the way you kiss me, leave the past behind. This ache is not a memory, it's a living scar, reminding me exactly where all my heartbeats are. I wish I could have known your name and feel your embrace. I wish I could forget you and wipe out every trace. Coffee smells like morning, sharing whispered plans. Now I just sit in silence, sift the sand in useless hands. A shirt you left behind still smells like home to me. A bittersweet reminder of who I used to be. Friends suggest distraction, moving on with grace. But every single stranger only has your face. If only I could format my own broken mind, erase the way you kiss me, leave the past behind. This ache is not a memory, it's a living scar, reminding me exactly where all my heartbeats are. I wish I could have known your name and feel your embrace. I wish I could forget you and wipe out every trace. Sleep brings no comfort, just dreams where you return. wake up every morning with a lesson I won't learn. My soul is heavy, anchored by the what ifs we designed. A beautiful affliction I cannot leave behind. It's easier to hurt this way than feel the hollow void of a world where you existed then got destroyed. If only I could format my own broken mind, erase the way you kiss me, leave the past behind. This ache is not a memory, it's a living scar, reminding me exactly all my heart beats. I wish I could have known your name and feel your embrace. I wish I could forget you and wipe out every trace. To forget you would be freedom. To forget you would be peace. But I'm trapped inside this prison, and the pain will never cease. I wish I could forget you. Daylight breaks the window, brilliant and so bold. I'm living in the warmth you chose to leave out in the cold. You are a shining morning, bright with sudden plan. I am just the nighttime sifting through the sands. We orbit different timelines, never in the same space. Just a passing moment, a brief celestial change. Like the sun and the moon, we could never align. One must always be leaving when the other starts to shine. A constant lonely cycle, a painful cosmic dance, living in the shadow of a never-ending chance. We touch across the twilight, beautiful and brief, a love designed by distance, bringing only grief. You thrive in all the focus, the center of the light. I retreat in silence, owning just the night. You thrive in all the focus, the center of the light. I retreat in silence, owning just the night. Sometimes our paths would cross and then eclipse this deep embrace. A moment of true magic, erasing time and space. But the universe demanded we return to our lane, bound by laws of physics, bound by silent pain. Like the sun and the moon, we can never align. One must always be leaving when the other starts to shine. A constant lonely cycle, a painful cosmic dance, living in the shadow of a never-ending chance. We lights paint reflections on the rain-soaked glass. Shadows stretch like memories across the empty flat. Coffee sits abandoned, growing cold just like your hand. A silence in this room I do not understand. Pictures face the wall now, hiding all the truth. Did my heart break in an instant, or was it slow from you? Was I just a chapter in a story you have read? A temporary anchor for the storms inside your head. I built a life on promises and every tender touch. Tell me honestly, did any of it matter much? The hardest part of letting go isn't just the pain, it's wondering if your forever was a complicated game. Did you ever love me? Or was I just a convenient dream? You moved on so quickly, a ship on a steady tide, while I am drowning slowly where the bitter waters hide. Every shade inside joke feels like a careful lie, a tapestry of moments I can't justify. I replay every laugh we shared, searching for the crack, a single moment showing you were never coming back. Was I just a chapter in a story you have read? A temporary anchor for the storms inside your head. I built a life on promises and every tender touch. Tell me honestly, did any of it matter much? The hardest part of letting go isn't just the pain, it's wondering if your forever was a complicated game. Did you ever love me? Or was I just a convenient dream? The air is thin here, every breath a careful fight, haunted by the ghost of everything we did. Right, a hollow ache is blooming where my future used to be. I'm just a cautionary tale of blind loyalty. Tell me now before the final light goes out inside my soul. When you looked into my eyes, was the performance whole? Was I just a chapter in a story you have read? A temporary anchor for the storms inside your head. I built a life on promises and every tender touch. Tell me honestly, did any of it matter much? The hardest part of letting go isn't just the pain, it's wondering if your forever was a complicated game. Did you ever love me? Or was I just a convenient dream? Tell me, did you ever love me? Just need the truth, set my heart free. Was I ever enough for you? Tuesday evening, driving slow past the diner where we met. Ordered fries with extra salt, a stupid thing I can't forget. You laughed so hard at my bad joke. Coffee spilled across your shirt, that little flicker of a moment shouldn't feel this much like hurt. Now my brain's a broken reel, looping scenes without a plot, focusing on minor details, everything the highlight reel forgot. Tears don't fall for I love you, they fall for your messy hair. Memories that don't make sense, twisting knives in empty air. Sheets to ocean blue, remove the gray we picked in Silence screams inside this room. Moonlight paints the wedding photo, bathed within a silver gloom. Fingers trace the golden band tied around my lonely hand. Words you spoke seem distant thunder washing upon barren land. Now the ring feels heavy metal, anchors dropping in the sea, sinking every dream we dreamt of, taking every part of me. Echoes haunt a quiet house, promises just turn to rust. Broken pledges, empty vows, dissolving into bitter dust. Autumn leaves fall past the pain, colors brilliant, sharp and brief. Nature knows how cycles work. My heart is stuck in endless grief. Saw a future shining bright, a lighthouse guiding us to shore. You changed the map, you dimmed the light. The path you walk is ours no more. Now the ring feels heavy metal, anchors dropping in the sea, sinking every dream we dreamt of, taking every part of me. Echoes haunt a quiet house, promises just turn to rust. Broken pledges, empty vows, dissolving into bitter dust. They say forgetting is a gift, a mercy granted to the soul. I'm stuck remembering the words, the price of love, the awful toll. Can't scrub the ink from paper white, can't take those forevers back. Just shards of what we used to be, derailed and thrown off track. Now the ring feels heavy metal, anchors dropping in the sea, sinking every dream we dreamt of, taking every part of me. Echoes haunt a quiet house, promises just turn to rust. Broken pledges, empty vows, dissolving into bitter dust. Promise you forgot, just a whisper in the dark, left with nothing but the ache of the promise you forgot. Autumn leaves are falling, turning brown and gray. Nature holds no judgment as they drift away. It seems that every season teaches us to let things go, from summer's fiery passion to winter's silent snow. Our promises were summer, brilliant and so green. Now the landscape's barren, a lonely empty scene. Chasing down a memory like dust upon the breeze, trying hard to hold on while it slips between the trees. No matter how we fight it, no matter how we bend, a painful slow reality, everything fades at the end. Our love is just a photograph left out in the light. The colors blur and vanish, fading into white. Chasing down a memory like dust upon the breeze. Trying hard to hold on while it slips between the trees. No matter how we fight it, no matter how we bend, a painful slow reality. Everything fades at the end. Our love was just a photograph left out in the light. The colors blur. For the final quiet drone, when all that's left is silence, sitting here alone, chasing down a memory like dust upon the breeze, trying hard to hold on while it slips between the trees. No matter how we fight it, no matter how we bend, a painful slow reality. Everything fades at the end. Watching it descend. Square peg, round hole, that was always us. A constant gentle friction, a building silent fuss. You like the quiet mornings, I live for the late night hum. A different kind of rhythm, a separate lonely drum. We try to shave the edges, smooth the wood down thin, to force a perfect picture we can never win. We were two different constellations drawn across the sky. Our lines would never join up, no matter how we try. It wasn't a betrayal, it wasn't even hate, just a painful realization, a cruel design of fate, a beautiful disaster, a mismatch drawn in ink. We never truly fit love, but I loved you, I think. You needed solid anchors, roots dug in the ground. I needed open air, just drifting all around. We built a house on quicksand, hoping it would hold, ignoring all the warnings, the stories we were told. A constant adjustment dance, a quiet, careful tread, trying to find the balance in the fragile life we led. We were two different constellations drawn across the sky. Our lines would never join up, no matter how we try. It wasn't a betrayal, it wasn't even hate, just a painful realization, a cruel design of fate, a beautiful disaster, a mismatch drawn in ink. We never truly fit love, but I loved you, I think. Sometimes We were two different constellations drawn across the sky. Our lines would never join up, no matter how we tried. It wasn't a betrayal, it wasn't even hate, just a painful realization, a cruel design of fate, a beautiful disaster, a mismatch drawn in it. We never truly fit love, but I loved you, I think. Loved you all the same, just an empty flame, a beautiful, painful game. Sheets would tangle around me, cold and crisp as ice, staring at the ceiling, paying memories high price. Moonlight cuts a pathway across our empty bed, highlighting the silence, all the words we left unsaid. I imagine where you're sleeping, the pillow where your head now lies, searching for a truth behind the lie. In the vulnerable darkness, when the world is fast asleep, in those moments of surrender, the secrets that you keep, when the dream world takes you and the conscious guard is gone, caught between the memory of dusk and the promise of the dawn. Does a forgotten name slip past your lips and whisper sighs? Tell me truly, darling, do you say my name or hers? The coffee's getting cold now, just like your side of the bed. Empty space beside me, echoes of the things you said. Every street corner reminds me of a moment that we shared. Now just ghosts in daylight, memories laid bare. I trace the lines upon my hand, searching for a sign that your heart was ever truly mine. In the vulnerable darkness, when the world is fast asleep, in those moments of surrender, the secrets that you keep, when the dream world takes you and the conscious guard is gone, caught between the memory of dusk and the promise of the dawn. Does a forgotten name slip past your lips and whisper sighs? Tell me truly, darling, do you say my name or hers? There's a photograph of us smiling in the sun, a lifetime ago it feels, before the damage was done. I hold it in my shaking hand, a fragile piece of proof that there was once a time when love felt like the truth. Now just shadows stretch and twist, reflecting in my tears, feeding all my deepest fears. In the vulnerable darkness, when the world is fast asleep, in those moments of surrender, the secrets that you keep, when the dream world takes you the clock ticks, a hammer on my soul. Thursday night, the silence takes its heavy, lonely toll. The weekend offers no escape, no easy, friendly light. Just an endless repetition of the empty, endless night. Sunrise breaks the window, the calendar just bleeds. Water in the garden full of hollow bitter weeds. Every single hour, every painful passing day, there's a U-shape void the world can't take away. It's not just the dark, it's not just the peace. A silent, constant heartache, I miss you 7 days a week. Your ghost is in the kitchen by the sink where we once stood. Your absence is a timber in this broken, fractured wood. I hear your keys still jingle, though the hook is clean and bare. A cruel, familiar echo hanging in the air. They tell me time's a healer, a gentle passing friend. But this wound is still wide open, refusing to ever mend. Sunrise breaks the window, the calendar just bleeds. Water in the garden full of hollow, bitter weeds. Every single hour, every painful passing day, there's a U-shape void the world can't take away. It's not just the dark, it's not just the peace. A silent, constant heartache, I miss you 7 days a week. Sometimes I feel a lightness, a momentary ease. Then a sudden memory hits me, dropping to my knees. A song on the radio, a scent that passes by, and the fragile mask I'm wearing can't sustain the lie. There's no pattern to the pain, no rhythm to the tears, just the endless dragging weight of all these lonely years. Sunrise breaks the window, the calendar just bleeds. Water in the garden full of hollow, bitter weeds. Every single hour, every painful passing day, there's a U-shape void the world can't take away. It's not just the dark, it's not just the peace. A silent, constant heartache, I miss you 7 days a week. 7 days a week. The words I cannot speak. 7 days of pain in this endless, bitter rain. I miss you 7 days a week. 7 days. 7 days. Nighttime falls too quickly, painting everything in blue. A hollow kind of quiet where your laughter used to bitter dose. These stars are all invisible, swallowed by the town. Just a black velvet ceiling while the weight pulls me down. Every hope is fading, a slow and silent loss. Paying for your freedom at this heavy, heavy cost. My patience is a candle burning down too far. Still waiting here for you under these empty stars. Maybe you forgot me, maybe you never cared. Maybe I built castles in the empty air we share. The bitter truth is creeping, colder than the breeze. A painful realization bending all my knees. I should go home now, turn the lock and run, but I feel the final silence when the waiting's finally done. These stars are all invisible, swallowed by the town. Just a black velvet ceiling while the weight pulls me down. Every hope is fading, slow and silent loss. Paying for your freedom at this heavy, heavy cost. My patience is a candle burning down too far. Still waiting here for you under these empty stars. Empty stars, you're so far, waiting in the dark for one single spark. Silence fills the kitchen where we used to laugh. Just a ticking clock now, cutting time in half. You're packing up your suitcase, folding every dream, ignoring the fracture, running through every scene. Your eyes don't meet mine, they're fixed upon the floor, pretending that this silence is a temporary door. Can you hear the sound of the foundation cracking slow? It sends me kind of sorrow that you're choosing not to know. Every fragile promise shattering against the air. 1,000 tiny pieces flying everywhere. It isn't a metaphor. of our perfect little town. Watch me as I finally, slowly crumble down. Can you hear the sound of a foundation cracking slow? A seismic kind of sorrow that you're choosing not to know. Every fragile promise shattering against the air. 1,000 tiny pieces flying everywhere. It isn't a metaphor, this isn't subtle pain. You can feel my heart break like the sudden heavy rain. Feel it while you walk away. Feel it as the colors gray. A soundless, lonely crash, turning love to ash. You can feel my heart break. Early morning makeup, a careful practice start, covering the shadow of my breaking heart. I'll paint a happy mask on a performance for the street. A simple daily ritual manage to defeat. Friends all say I'm doing great, strong and moving on. They don't see the trembling when I'm alone until dawn. This smile is just a curtain for the damage underneath. A brittle painted veneer, a careful silent wreath. 1,000 tiny fractures hidden from the light. I save my honest crying for the middle of the night. They think I am resilient, recovered from the wild. If only they could see the pain behind my smile. Coffee shop conversations, laughter light and loud out. I'm not alone politely, fading in the crowd. Inside a silent film is playing on a loop of everything we were, jumping through every hoop. I speak in careful sentences, never miss a beat, while my world is still collapsing underneath my feet. This smile is just a curtain for the damage underneath. A brittle painted veneer, a careful silent wreath. 1,000 tiny fractures hidden from the light. I save my honest crying for the middle of the night. They think I am resilient, recovered from the wild. If only they could see the pain behind my smile. Sometimes the mask slips for just a fleeting second. Look of sheer exhaustion, a call I haven't beckoned. I quickly fix my posture, crack a hollow joke, wishing I could tell them how my very soul is broke. It's exhausting, keeping up this beautiful display, pretending that tomorrow won't just be the same great day. This smile is just a curtain for the damage underneath. A brittle painted veneer, a careful silent wreath. 1,000 tiny fractures Phone is buzzing wildly on a wooden shelf. The name pops on the screen. I taught myself to hate. A former ghost is calling, rattling the cage, turning back the clocks and turning every page. My finger hovers over that familiar green, wishing I could step back into that old scene. But every time you call, the shadow starts to grow, reminding me the harvest was a field you didn't sow. I'm building up a lighthouse, standing strong and tall, to keep me safe from crashing every time you call. My heart is healing over slow and careful mends. This isn't how I wanted our story to end, but I found peace in silence, found the strength to track. There's truly just no reason now to call you back. Raindrops hit the window, a familiar lonely sound reminds me of the tears I shed while you were never around. You want forgiveness easy, a simple, quick affair, but healing takes a lifetime built on careful air. You broke the fragile structure, let the cold winds in. Now you want the comfort that you chose to let the sin of absence and betrayal build a great high wall, a barrier protecting me from taking another fall. I'm building up a lighthouse, standing strong and tall, to keep me safe from crashing every time you call. My heart is healing over slow and careful mend. This isn't how I wanted our story to end, but I found peace in silence, found the strength to track. There's truly just no reason to call you back. Sometimes I feel the pull, the gravity of us, but clarity is colder, clearer, less dangerous. I learned to stand alone, learn how the strong survive, keeping my own spirit barely alive. This final step is letting go of the idea of your return, a necessary lesson my heart had to learn. Building up a lighthouse, standing strong and tall, to keep me safe from crashing every time you call. My heart is healing over a slow and careful mend. This isn't how I wanted our story to end, but I found peace in silence, found the strength to try. maintain. I'm sitting by the glass now, phone silent in my hand. Nature understands the pain that you can't understand. Heaven opens up above me, sharing my regret. Washing clean the pavement where our footsteps should have met. Every single raindrop feels like a forgotten tear, falling for a future that will never now be here. While you were moving on beneath the sunlit gaze, I watched the sky cry for us through these lonely, endless days. The world outside is weeping, a symphony of loss, paying the high price now, bearing the heavy cross. A thunderstorm is brewing, mirroring the noise of all the silent shouting of our lost, forgotten joys. My heart is soaked and heavy like the earth beneath the storm, a shelter that is broken, keeping nobody warm. Heaven opens up above me, sharing my regret. Washing clean the pavement where our footsteps should have met. Every single raindrop feels like a forgotten tear, falling for a future that will never now be here. While you were moving on beneath the sunlit gaze, I watched the sky cry for us through these lonely, endless days. They say the storms will pass, that the sun will shine again, but I just want the company of this sympathetic rain. The clouds don't judge my sorrow, they simply let it be. A vast shared desolation falling down on me. If you felt what I am feeling, you would surely break, but you will somewhere dry, for goodness sake. Heaven opens up above me, sharing my regret. Washing clean the pavement where our footsteps should have met. Every single raindrop feels like a forgotten tear, falling for a future that will never now be here. While you were moving on beneath the sunlit gaze, I watched the sky cry for us through these lonely, endless days. Sky cries for us, a love turned to dust, just the rain and me for eternity. Streetlights blur to silver tears, driving through our town tonight. Saw our old cafe still glowing, bathed in golden happy light. Stopped the car outside your office, heart is thumping like a drum, wondering if you look different, feeling lost and feeling numb. Do you laugh that way you used to, leaning back with open face? Is your world still spinning smoothly? Have I been erased without a trace? Does the rain still make you shiver? Did you find someone to hold? Tell me, how are you doing without me? As our story turns to gold. Summer heat is finally lifting, autumn chills the afternoon. Saw your favorite band is playing, hear them singing our old tune. Rearrange my living room now, try to make it feel less bare. Every chair still I been erased without a trace? Does the rain still make you shiver? Did you find someone to hold? Tell me, how are you doing without me? As our story turns to gold. Without me, are you finding peace and quiet, or missing our symphony? Tell me, how are you doing without me? Sunlight hits the photo on the bedside stand. A smile I memorized when holding your warm hand. I toss the picture downward, face it to the wall, hoping that my memory might eventually fall. Every street we walk together holds a silent scream. Wish my mind could shatter this relentless dream. If only I could format my own broken mind, erase the way you kiss me, leave the past behind. This ache is not a memory, it's a living scar, reminding me exactly where all my heartbeats are. Wish I could unknow your name, unfeel your embrace. I wish I could forget you and wipe out every trace. Coffee smells like morning, sharing whispered plans. Now I just sit in silence if they send in useless hands. The shirt you left behind still smells like home to me. A bittersweet reminder of who I used to be. Friends suggest distraction, moving on with grace. But every single stranger only has your face. If only I could format my own broken mind, erase the way you kiss me, leave the past behind. This ache is not a memory, it's a living scar, reminding me exactly where all my heartbeats are. Wish I could unknow your name, unfeel your embrace. I wish I could forget you and wipe out every trace. Sleep brings no comfort, just dreams where you return. I wake up every morning with a lesson I won't learn. My soul is heavy, anchored by the what ifs we design. A beautiful affliction I cannot leave behind. It's easier to hurt this way than feel the hollow void of a world where you existed, then got destroyed. If only I could format my own broken mind, erase the way you kiss me, leave the past behind. This ache is not a memory, it's a living scar, reminding me exactly where all my heartbeats are. Wish I could unknow your name. Daylight breaks the window, brilliant and so bold. I'm living in the warmth you chose to leave out in the cold. You are a shining morning, bright with sudden plans. I am just the nighttime, sifting through the sands. We orbit different timings, never in the same space. Just a passing moment, a brief celestial chase. Like the sun and the moon, we can never align. One must always be leaving when the other starts to shine. A constant lonely cycle, a painful cosmic dance. Living in the shadow of a never-ending chance. We touched across the twilight, beautiful and brief. A love designed by distance, bringing only grief. You thrive in all the focus, the center of the light. I retreat in silence, owning just the night. Sometimes a password crossing an eclipse's deep embrace. A moment of true magic, erasing time and space. But the universe demanded we return to our own lane. Bound by laws of physics, bound by silent pain. Like the sun and the moon, we can never align. One must always be leaving when the other starts to shine. A constant lonely cycle, a painful cosmic dance. Living in the shadow of a never-ending chance. We touched across the twilight, beautiful and brief. A love designed by distance, bringing only grief. Wish I could change my nature, burn with brilliant heat. Wish you could find comfort in the shadows and retreat. But we are who we're made of, stars and dust and time. Forever separate, a rhythm out of rhyme. I'll watch your golden light fade as my silver starts to rise, and catch my lonely tears with my own empty eye. Like the sun and the moon, we can never align. One must always be leaving when the other starts to shine. A constant lonely cycle, a painful cosmic dance. Living in the shadow of a never-ending chance. We touched across the twilight, beautiful and brief. A love designed by distance, bringing only grief. Sun and moon, out of tune, just me and you beneath the blue. Streetlights paint reflections on the rain, so glad. Shadows stretch like memories across the empty flat. Coffee sits abandoned, growing cold, just like your hand. The silence in this room I do not understand. Pictures face the wall now, hiding all the truth. Did my heart break in an instant, or was it slow from you? Was I just a chapter in a story you half read? A temporary anchor for the storms inside your head. I built a life on promises and every tender touch. Tell me honestly, did any of it matter much? The hardest part of letting go isn't perfectly, a ship on a steady tide. While I am drowning slowly where the bitter waters hide. Every shared inside joke feels like a careful lie. A tapestry of moments I can't justify. I replay every laugh we shared, searching for the crack. A single moment showing you were never coming back. Was I just a chapter in a story you half read? A temporary anchor for the storms inside your head. I built a life on promises and every tender touch. Tell me honestly, did any of it matter much? The hardest part of letting go isn't just the pain, it's wondering if your forever was a complicated game. Did you ever love me, or was I just a convenient dream? The air is thin here, every breath a careful fight, haunted by the ghost of everything we did right. A hollow ache is blooming where my future used to be. I'm just a cautionary tale of blind loyalty. Tell me now, before the final light goes out inside my soul, when you looked into my eyes, was the performance whole? Was I just a chapter in a story you half read? A temporary anchor for the storms inside your head. I built a life on promises and every tender touch. Tell me honestly, did any of it matter much? The hardest part of letting go isn't just the pain, it's wondering if your forever was a complicated game. Did you ever love me, or was I just a convenient dream? Tell me, did you ever love me? Just need the truth, set my heart free. Was I ever enough for you? Tuesday evening, driving slow past the diner where we met. Ordered fries with extra salt, a stupid thing I can't forget. You laughed so hard at my bad joke. Coffee spilled across your shirt. That little flicker of a moment shouldn't feel this much like hurt. Now my brain's a broken reel, looping scenes without a plot, focusing on minor details, everything the highlight reel forgot. Tears don't fall for I love yous, they fall for your messy hair. Memories that don't make sense, twisting knives in empty air. scenes without a plot, focusing on minor details, everything the highlight reel forgot. Tears don't fall for I love yous, they fall for your messy head. Memories that don't make sense, twisting knives and empty air. Don't make sense. The way the light hits you just then, the way you hummed a melody, 1,000 little things that were just meant to be. Memories that don't make sense to me. Midnight air hangs cold and thick, silence screams inside this room. Moonlight paints the wedding photo, bathed within a silver gloom. Fingers trace the golden band, tied around my lonely hand. Words you spoke seem distant thunder, washing up on barren land. Now the ring feels heavy metal, anchors dropping in the sea, sinking every dream we dreamt of, taking every part of me. Echoes on a quiet house, promises just turn to rust, broken pledges, empty vows dissolving into bitter dust. Autumn leaves fall past the pane, colors brilliant, sharp and brief. Nature knows how cycles work, my heart is stuck in endless grief. Saw a future shining bright, a lighthouse guiding us to shore. You changed the map, you dimmed the light, the path you walk is ours no more. Now the ring feels heavy metal, anchors dropping in the sea, sinking every dream we dreamt of, taking every part of me. Echoes on a quiet house, promises just turn to rust, broken pledges, empty vows dissolving into bitter dust. They say forgetting is a gift, a mercy granted to the soul. I'm stuck remembering the words, the price of love, the awful toll. Can't scrub the ink from paper white, can't take those forevers back, just shards of what we used to be, derailed and thrown off track. Now the ring feels heavy metal, anchors dropping in the sea, sinking every dream we dreamt of, taking every part of me. Echoes on a quiet house, promises just turn to rust, broken pledges, empty vows dissolving into bitter dust. Promise you forgot, just a whisper in the dark, left with nothing but the ache of the promise you forgot. Babe, the promise you forgot, just a whisper in the dark, left with nothing but the ache of the promise you forgot. Autumn leaves are falling, turning brown and gray. Nature holds no judgment as they drift away. It seems that season teaches us to let things go. From summer's fiery passion to winter's silent snow. Our promises were summer, brilliant and so green. Now the landscape's barren, a lonely, empty scene. Chasing down a memory like dust upon the breeze, trying hard to hold on while it slips between the trees. No matter how we fight and no matter how we bend, a painful, slow reality, everything fades at the end. Our love was just a photograph left out in the light. The colors blur and vanish, fading into white. The scent of you is leaving every single room, replaced by empty air now, replaced by subtle gloom. I put away your pictures, hide them in a drawer. Can't stand the constant reminder of what's not here anymore. It's a different kind of dying, a quiet, drawn out ghost. Losing you entirely what hurts me absolutely more. Chasing down a memory like dust upon the breeze, trying hard to hold on while it slips between the trees. No matter how we fight and no matter how we bend, a painful, slow reality, everything fades at the end. Our love was just a photograph left out in the light. The colors blur and vanish, fading into maybe it's a mercy, this slow vanishing act to dull the sharp explosion, the devastating fact that we were never meant to be a permanent design, just a temporary miracle, a transient careful sign. I brace myself for nothing, for the final quiet drone, and all that's left is silence, sitting here alone. Chasing down a memory like dust upon the breeze, trying hard to hold on while it slips between the trees. No matter how we fight and no matter how we bend, a painful, slow reality, everything fades at the end. Our love was just a photograph left out in the light. The colors blur and vanish, fading into white. Fades at the end. Can't pretend, watching it descend. Square peg, round hole, that was always us. A constant chain of friction, a building silent fuss. You like the quiet mornings, I live for the late night hum. A different kind of rhythm, a separate lonely drum. We try to shave the edges, smooth the wood down thin, to force a perfect picture we could never win. We were two different constellations drawn across the sky. Our lines would never join up, no matter how we tried. It wasn't a betrayal, it wasn't even hate, just a painful realization, a cruel design to fate, a beautiful disaster. Sometimes I see you now, shining in your own light, perfect in your world, everything just right. And I realized the sadness wasn't in the leaving, it was in the trying to force the disbelieving that some loves aren't meant to last, just designed to bruise. A lesson in accepting the beautiful things we lose. We were two different constellations drawn across the sky. Our lines would never join up, no matter how we tried. It wasn't a betrayal, it wasn't even hate, just a painful realization, a cruel design of fate, a beautiful disaster, a mismatch drawn in ink. We never truly fit love, but I love you, I think loves you all the same, just an empty flame, a beautiful, painful game. Sheets are tangled around me, cold and crisp as ice, staring at the ceiling, paying memories high price. Moonlight cuts a pathway across our empty bed, highlighting the silence, all the words we left unsaid. I imagine where you sleep, in the pillow where your head now lies, searching for a truth behind the lies. In the vulnerable darkness, when the world is fast asleep, in those moments of surrender, the secrets that you keep, when the dream world takes you and the conscious guard is gone, caught between the memory of dusk and the promise of the dawn. There's a forgotten name slip past your lips in whispered sighs. Tell me truly, darling, do you say my name or hers? The coffee's getting cold now, just like your side of the bed. Empty space beside me, echoes of the things you said. Every street corner reminds me of a moment that we shared. Now just ghosts in daylight, memories lay bare. I trace the lines upon my head,